had an interesting few days. You may have seen the news. If you haven't, it was, I mean, have a look.
Lots of people were talking about it, but I saw it and it was huge.
He had on these super short shorts, man. At first I was just like, no way. But then it hit me what I was actually seeing. And yeah, so that moment stuck with me.
Stunning developments tonight as a British tourist has left the United States in disbelief. Eyewitnesses describe his imposing physical presence as...
Let it be known that Ant Canavan, along with all associated extensions of his person, is hereby and henceforth permanently barred.
So yeah, I'm not allowed back. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I'm allowed back to America. I never got kicked out for having a massive willy or even a small one. I've been down in Kent visiting Danny's family again. It was a lovely wedding. Charlie and Jake, lovely people, lovely wedding. Got to see all the family. Laura had a great time just dancing away at this wedding. Didn't want to leave, but also had a bit of spare time either side of the wedding, so went into Ashford and Tenterton to do some sourcing, some charity shopping. And interestingly, whilst I was in Tenterton, I almost got into a full-on fist fight with a pensioner. Now, here's what happened. There was a narrow, sort of a single track alleyway. Bricks to the left, bricks to the right. I was holding Alara's hand. She was to my left-hand side, and then to the immediate left of her was one of the brick walls. A pensioner couple, were walking towards us, slightly off to my right, but on a direct sort of path towards me. The woman saw me, kept walking at me, so I'm like, well, I'm not going anywhere. So as she walked into me, I sort of braced myself, and I'm a big lad anyway, so as I braced, she bounced the fuck off me. She turned around, because I didn't even look back, I just kept walking. I was like, nope, not today, not engaging with this madness. And she turned around and just walked into me. How dare you? She's very indignant. And I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't walk into me and then blame me for what? Not jumping out the way? Not yanking my 4-year-old daughter either completely across her path and mine or into a brick wall. What, so she didn't have to break stride? She could have easily stepped around me. Right, I'm going to interject on my own video here because I've gone over to Google Maps and I found the actual place where this happened. And amazingly, this is pretty much exactly where it happened. Now, the pensioner lady was walking, and I remember this very, very clearly. She was walking along this drain here. Alara was pretty much where this person was stood, and then me holding her hand I'm pretty much there. Now, as you can see, this pensioner has got all this space here to go around. She could go around, she could move over, but what she did is she just kept walking along the drain, just like that. So I just kept walking just on the path, just off the drain, just pretty much here where the cursor is here, but I kept walking. Got to about here, I'm braced, fucking braced. So when she hit me, and she hit me, not the other way around, I wasn't going anywhere, and she bounced off like an absolute cunt. And then she and her husband were around there where she turned around and was like, "Oh, hey, I've been bumped into. Oh, I don't believe it." And I'm here going, "Fuck off." I'm carry on walking, keep walking, because I'm coming out and going this way where these two people are going and going the same way. I'm just like, get to fuck. There is no way that you were going to turn around and somehow portion blame on me for what you have just done. I'm clearly fuming about it, but I just wanted to give you a proper visual about how this thing played out. I rather unabashedly just shouted all sorts of profanities at her from a distance of about 5 to 8 meters away. Now, at this point, her husband turns around. He's got a walking stick, and she's like, "Hey, he pushed into me. He pushed into me." And I'm like, "Abso-fucking-lutely not. I did not." It's like, fuck off. Like, literally, fuck off. Proper northern I was. And well, Danny was there as well. She said she wasn't looking at the time, but she was like, just shush, come on, let's keep walking. Let's not fight these pensioners, which is a good job, because I would have turned around and just flattened the pair of them for fun. So thanks, Danny. She put the lid back on, so to speak. But then after that, I went and did a bit of charity shopping. Flicked through some clothes, some CDs and DVDs, picked up a few things. But yeah, all in, it was an interesting sort of incident to start the day. I just wanted to share it, really. Just wanted to share that story. You're all probably going to say, oh, you're a massive knobhead, you shouldn't be walking into pensioners. You should dive out of the way if they want to walk into you. It should be, the onus should be on you to evade them by whatever means necessary. But I'm not about that life. I'm like, all right, you want to walk into me? I'm not playing. I'll walk right back into you. And it's simple physics. My mass is greater than your mass. So my mass is going to win. And it did. And for the most part, it does. And my job away from reselling is security. And although I don't like physical intervention in security, I'm very good at it. Especially in the places where I work in Liverpool city centre. If it ever needs someone to go in because someone's requiring a bit of, shall we say, physical resolution, it's usually me, the one that's doing it. Out of all of the people that work there, I get sent in because mostly because I can de-escalate by chatting to people, but then also because if it can't be de-escalated, I'm very good at removing people from situations that where they could get themselves or other people hurt. So yeah, that's done. I picked up a few things, and from our 3 days away in Kent, we're back now. Everything's back to normal. Got all my stuff picked and packed that sold whilst I was away, and I didn't really miss out on any sales. I didn't have to put myself on holiday mode or anything like that, so I've got a lot of clothes to list. So I'm going to crack on with that over the next couple of days. My next big pick and pack day is Tuesday. It's Saturday night now. I have no idea when I'm going to publish this video. Maybe Sunday morning, who knows. I'll very quickly throw this together in Premiere Pro and see how things go. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. It's just a little sort of an update. Oh, and something else that's happened that I almost forgot. I had no idea that this country was so full of entitled pricks, but it is. And the thing that's really brought this to my attention is just a throwaway segment from one of my last videos. Was someone who parked in a disabled space, and they clearly weren't disabled. And as I drove around them to leave the car park, they clearly didn't have a blue badge. So I use AI to clip my long form videos into shorts, and this short just went on to Instagram and Facebook, and it had dozens of comments of people going, well, they were basically defending people who aren't disabled but park in disabled spaces, and attack me for sort of pointing at this person for doing just that. And I'm like, hold on, what sort of bizarro world are we living in where someone who's not disabled but parking in a disabled bay is the hero of the story, or the victim of me pointing them out online and saying, hey, yo, if you're in a public car park and you're not disabled, just don't park in a disabled spot. Just don't do it. In fact, whilst I was away in Kent, I saw it again. This time, just a fat bloke just parking in a parent and baby space, clearly with no children. Right, that car just left. This one's just pulled in. Do you think this person's got any kids? I'll tell you for a fact now, they don't. One person's going to get out this car. One person with no kids. Come on. Oh my Christ. This pair, where's your kids? Where's your kids? Gimp. Lazy, entitled, gimp cunt. Neighbours getting out. Right, love, where's your kids? Where's any of your kids? Oh, you going around to get your kid? Going around to get your kid, are you? Where's your kids? You left it in the shop. You left your kid in the shop, you knobhead. Where's your kid? Where's anyone's kids? Bad dickhead. Worst dickheads. It'll be in this video as well. I'm sure you'll see it, but I'm at a loss as to why, what went wrong with Britain, with the United Kingdom, where selfish, entitled behaviour is normalised and defended on the internet, and righteous, virtuous, law-abiding people are sort of stomped down if they point at people and say, you shouldn't break the law, or you've got bad ethics, or your morality sucks. I don't understand that. If anyone could understand that, please write in the comments. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just, I don't want to say old-fashioned, because it's not an old-fashioned thing. I don't know what it is, just apart from not right. And it really doesn't sit well with me at all. Anyway, I've gone on enough. If you've made it to the end of this video, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.